All right, so we are doing linear inequalities first thing. So I have some notes on the back of our unit divider that we are going to add to. So we are going to graph linear inequalities. We have been graphing just equations like y equals mx plus b. But instead of saying or seeing an equation that says equals, it's going to be interchanged with a less than, a greater than, a less than, equal to, or greater than or equal to symbols. Graph whenever we have different symbols instead of equals. So that symbol equal is going to be interchanged with another symbol, an inequality symbol. So our solution for y equals mx plus b is just on a straight line. But for a linear inequality, it is above or below the line in some kind of shaded area. So we're going to learn how to shade. So let's start with our symbol. So this symbol is less than. The less than symbol is going to have it where we do a dashed line instead of solid. And then we're going to do less than is also going to be shaded below. So shade below. Dashed line, shaded below. If it's a word problem, I have these key phrases: fewer than or less than. If we have a greater than symbol, so with less than, the way I remember it is think about your left hand. If you can make an L with your left hand, it's less than. With your right hand, see, it's not an L. It's the opposite way. So right hand can represent greater than. So that's a greater than symbol. It's also going to be dashed because it's just greater than. But greater means above, so we're going to shade above. Key phrases would be more than or greater than. Something is greater than a number or an equation. And the next one, this also makes an L. So look at your left hand, it makes an L for left, less than. But it also has a line underneath, so that's an or equal to. Less than or equal to. So since it has the or equal to, that's the same thing as a line, because remember, if we have y equals mx plus b, it's a line. So the or equal to makes it where it's a solid line. And less than means you're going to shade below. Phrase would be at most or no more than. Then this is a greater than or equal to. So the or equal to makes it where it's going to be a solid line. So greater than means we're going to shade it above. Okay, so knowing how to shade is just something that you're going to have to learn, and you can look back at these notes for that. But actually understanding what it means to be shaded above and below, that's why I did the snow on the roof. So this is to help you figure out how to shade it. So think back to whenever you were a kid and you used to draw what a house looked like. It looks like this. So it has like an A-frame roof. That's what it's called. It looks like an A, right? If you put a little line here, it's like an A. Ah, okay. And no, we're good. We're good. So then snow on the roof is how you decide which way to shade it. Snow on the roof is anytime you have a greater than. You shade on the roof. You put snow on the roof. So think about this. This is a greater than or equal to. So think about this. I'm going to extend the line on the other side to make like our roof. Greater than is where you shade snow on the roof. So we shade it on top of the roof right here. So anytime you have a greater than symbol, the line looks like this, shade on top of the roof. This same line, if that's a less than symbol, then we're going to shade below the roof. So extend this line to make it look like the roof. If the line is a negative slope like this one, see how it's going downhill? But if we want to shade according to the greater than symbol, we're still shading it on the roof. So see how it's on the roof? Same line, but this is a less than or equal to. If we extend that line. Less than means you're going to shade it below. So see how below looks? So greater than means you're going to do snow on the roof, shaded above. Less than means below the roof. Then if we have vertical lines like 5 and 7, bucks. Vertical lines. So if it's greater than like this symbol, it's going to be above. There's no roof on this one, but it's above. So think about on a number line going to the right. So then same line, but less than, you're going to go left. So you can put on your left, less than, right? Less than. That's only for vertical lines. Greater than is going to go right. Here's a horizontal line. Hoy. So horizontal line, think about a flat roof, like what most stores have. They have flat roofs. Snow on the roof is greater than, so you shade it above. If it's less than, you shade it below. Okay, these are all solid lines because they all say or equal to, but you will use dashed lines too. So put on here, dashed lines are used for less than and greater than. And shaded the same way. So if it doesn't have the or equal to, it's dashed. Kind of like the open and closed circle whenever we did this at the beginning of the year. Going either left or going right. But this one we have two variables because it's linear equation. All right, so dot, dot, not a lot. To glue this in the next page. Okay, And we are going to fold this foldable to the center. It's not aligned perfectly. There we go. Bless you. Okay, so this is the notes that we're going to do. And I'm going to keep this out so I can refer back to it. All right, so look at all 4 of these examples. They're all the exact same line, exact same points, just the inequality is changed. So it's y, think about y equals x. That's that linear parent function. It goes through the origin, and then it has a slope of 1 over 1. So we'll look at the first one, top left. Y is, this makes an L, like my left hand, less than x. So go ahead and put on here less than, just as a reminder. Then look back at your pink page to know how to draw the line and how to shade it. Flip it around. So less than says dashed and below. And so I got that from right here, less than dashed below. So if you think back to y equals mx plus b on how to graph, we know we start with our b. This doesn't have a b, so it'd be 0. You're going to start at your origin. Plot a point at your origin. And then our slope is the number in front of x, which would just be 1 or 1 over 1. So go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Remember, this is dashed. So whenever you draw your line, you make it dashed. Down 1, left 1. There we go. Okay, so sometimes it's hard to tell which was above and below. That's why we think about snow on the roof. Snow goes on the top of the roof for greater than. This is below the roof. So think about this as part of the roof. If I use my pencil to draw the rest of the roof, above would be on here, on the roof. So it's going to be down here. We're going to shade down here. Don't shade it too dark because we're going to plot some points also. So just lightly shade it. And then we have some points on the bottom. It says circle the solutions. -3, 2, 0, 0, 2, 1. So solutions are any points that are in the shaded area or on a solid line. So we need to plot these points, and we'll highlight the ones that are in the shaded area. So let's start with -3, 2. When you plot a point, you start at the origin. We're going to walk before we climb. So we go over 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2. That is not in the shaded area, so that's not a solution. Let's go to the next one, 0, 0. It's on a dashed line. Dashed line is not included, only solid lines. So that's not a solution either. 2, 1. Go right 2, up 1. It's in the shaded area. That is a solution. I'm going to highlight it too. And circle it down here. Let's go to the next one. Y is greater than X. So put yourself a little note that that's the greater than symbol. When you look at your pink notes, greater than means dashed and above. So that's what we're at. Dashed and above. It's the same exact line, y equals x. So you start at the origin, up 1, over 1. Down 1, left 1. So it's dash, so don't forget to dash it. If you do forget, you can always just erase parts of your line. So what this represents is any number y that's greater than x with your coordinate pairs. So dashed and above. So think about snow on the roof because it's above. So on the roof would be over here. Plot the points. Same points as last time. -3 up 2. This time it is a solution because it's in the shaded area. 0, 0 is on a dashed line, so it's not included. 2, 1, not on the shaded area, so it's not even included. I'm going to highlight -3 too. All right, let's keep on going through. Y is, that makes an L with my finger, less than or equal to X. So write that down, less than or equal to. So look at the pink page. What does less than or equal to say about the line? Solid. And less means below. Same exact line. So plot your origin. Rise over run. 1 over 1. Do your dashed line. No, it's solid. Almost messed up there. We are going to shade below. So think about the roof of what would be on top. Snow on the roof. This is below, so it's shaded below. So plot the points. -3, 2 is not part of the shaded area. 0, 0 is on the line. So it is included this time. It is a solution because it says or equal to. And then 2, 1. All right. Oh, I didn't shade 2, 1, put that or circle it, but it should be 2, 1 is included. All right, the next one, y is greater than or equal to x. So you can write that down. Greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. So look back at your pink page. Greater than or equal to. The or equal to makes it where it's solid. Greater than makes it where we shade above. Draw your line. Set parent function goes through the origin with slope of 1. Solid line. Go ahead and shade it. Now plot your points. -3, +2 is included. 0, 0. 2, 1. No. All right, so above, snow on the roof. If you think about this as the roof, above is greater than. All right, so these were just our linear parent function, basic function, y equals x. Now we're going to do mx plus b, where we actually have a different slope and a different y-intercept. So let's look at this first one. Let's see. The symbol makes an L, less than. So it's dashed. So if you want to put to yourself less than, dashed, and less, below. So think back to how we graph y equals mx plus b. You start out with your b. B is your y-intercept. mx, so this is mx plus b. B is -2. Remember, when you graph, you plot your y-intercept first. So down to -2. And then do your slope. Slope is 3, but you need to have a run. So over 1. So rise 1, 2, 3 over 1. Rise 1, 2, 3 over 1. Then do the opposite. Down 3, left 1. And it's dashed. Did you make it dashed? If you didn't, erase part of it to make it dashed. So below means low. It's not on the roof, it's below the roof. So here's my roof. Snow on the roof would be here. So since it's below, it's down here. All right, so we've got to plot the points and see which ones are part of the solution set. Dash line is not included, but anything that is in the shaded area is. Not on a dash line though. So let's plot our points. -3, 2. So start at your origin, walk before you climb. -3 up 2. It's not included. 0, 0, origin. Not included. 1, 4. So you're going to walk 1, climb 4. So right 1, up 4. Not included. We haven't gotten any yet. 2, -5. So right 2, down 5. That is included. Go ahead and highlight it too. Zero, -2. It's on a dash line. It's not included. -4, -2. So walk left -4 down to -2. No. 2, 2. Over 1, 2, up 1, 2. That's in the shaded area. So we're good on that one. -4, -2 is right here. And then -2, 3. -2, up 3. That's no. 3, 0. Right 3, up 0. That is part of the shaded, so that is a solution. So we have 3 on that one. Go ahead and do the next one on your own. We'll see how you do.